Let's go. Semen retention mafia. I don't even know how many days it's been. Fuck, we in the building. We built this motherfucker from the ground up. It's mash mode, baby, and I'm out here getting it for real. Semen retention mafia. I'm a made man. No free attention. None. N-U-N. And that's my wife included. These bitches reported me missing because they ain't seen me in a minute. Pornhub, X videos, X hamster, OnlyFans, none of them can stand me. Because I'm a thirst trap's worst nightmare. YPG Betancourt. Put some respect on my motherfucking name. Gentlemen, what I wanted to talk about today was how semen retention is freedom. Gentlemen, what I wanted to talk about today was how semen retention is freedom. Your balls have you out of mind, and your mind has you by the balls. I'll say it again. Your balls have you by the mind, and your mind have you by the balls. In my interactions with different civilians at the numerous sites that I have to go patrol, the common denominator with young men and old is that all of them are ruled by their lust. All of them. And either you control your lust or your lust controls you. Case in point, I'm in a Discord, and this particular channel, you know, it's full of it's full of suckers. So I can only stay in there for so long before I just get turned off by the immature male energy. You see what I'm saying? The low vibrational male energy. So anyways, I'm talking about, you know, it was a certain section that said something about mental health, and I said, hey, you know, semen retention, meditation, you know, lifting weights, you know, taking walks, you know, just exploring nature has really helped me out as far as my mental health. It's helped me out tremendously. And then they start asking what semen retention was, and you know, it went from, oh, that's good, to you not having sex, you not masturbating, you not watching nasty movies. I was like, nah. And they just couldn't fathom the benefits. They couldn't fathom how any sane man would abstain from sex, abstain from masturbation, abstain from watching nasty movies. That's when I realized that the path that we walk is a lonely one. It's really not that hard. It's really not that difficult. Either you control your lust or your lust controls you. Either you control your lust or your lust controls you. Gentlemen, I mean this in all sincerity. If I had the infinity gauntlet and could snap and cut my numbers in half, if I had the infinity gauntlet and could snap and cut my numbers in half, I would. But I can't. So I'm urging all you young men to prioritize your legacy over lays. Prioritize your legacy over lays. You are talking to a man that has been to every single continent in Sam Antarctica. I've been to every single continent in Sam Antarctica. And I've had more flavors than Baskin Robbins. This is no hyperbole. I fucked the baddest of the bad. I had it my way for man, I used to have Golden State Warriors runs, Chicago Bulls runs, 96. You see what I'm saying? I've had crazy runs, but how does that contribute to my legacy? How does that contribute to my legacy? I saw I had to do a pop-up inspection on one of my offices, and you know, he was just talking about his son. He was on the phone with his son, and I started talking to him about him. And he went on his Instagram and showed me, you know, some work that his son was doing because he's a photographer. And in the background, it was just this big ass house. You see what I'm saying? Just very regal looking. So I was like, oh, okay. So, who did he get to, like, how was he able to shoot in front of that house? He said, how was he able to get what? And I was like, who did he have to talk to shoot in front of that house? He was like, that's his house. I said, stop playing. He was like, nah, that's his house. And he called him on FaceTime, and he was just walking around. The son was just walking around in his study, and just, it humbled me. It humbled me. And I lied to you not. I asked the young man, I'm gonna try to really link up with him to really chop up game and glean some of his knowledge. But I asked the young man, I said, what was the missing piece of the puzzle for you? Like, what was it? He said, one, I stopped hanging around low vibrational people. He said, but the missing piece of the puzzle was semen retention. So for 2 years, he's been practicing semen retention, and now this man is living in, basically it's a mansion. I'm gonna put it up there. In one of these videos, I'm gonna put it up there. Next time I talk to his father, I'm gonna ask him, can I take a picture of the house and just show you the power of retaining your seed. This man is only 26 and he is having it his way. Once you see this man's house, it's going to humble you. And here's the kicker. The motherfucker is paid for. He's having it his way. Why? Because he practices semen retention. He prioritizes his legacy over lays. That shit was humbling beyond a doubt. It was humbling. So what do I look like out here chasing tail? Cat chasing and pussy pursuing. Either you're gonna chase tail or chase glory. You can have results or you can have excuses, but you can't have them both. And I'll be damned. I'll be damned if I explain to my son as he gets older why I wasn't dominating. It's not even a thing to me anymore. It's not even a thing to me anymore. Like, my old lady can't understand it. She is frustrated, you see what I'm saying, to no end, because like sex isn't even on the menu for me. And the irony of it is that this was the same woman who was holding the pussy, she was holding the pussy hostage. And basically sonning me saying, hey, you see what I'm saying, I'm a bird feed you with the pussy. So I was like, all right, I ain't gonna pay the ransom. I started mashing on bitches, and it was funny how the badder the bitches got, the more angrier she got. But I was telling her, I showed her, I was like, okay, cool. What type of sense does that make? You're telling me that, you see what I'm saying, that you gonna bird feed me and hold the pussy hostage. And what am I gonna do about it? I go out here and get these bitches and I'm wrong. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you that I mean business. I haven't even, it's not even a thing to me. I've rendered the pussy useless. Either you control your lust or your lust controls you. Not saying that I don't want to, because it's a nice little piece of change at one of my sites, a little Asian junk too. Not saying that I don't want to bite her neck and take her up a tree. But what I'm saying is that I'm transmuting this energy into a worthwhile goal. Sexual transmutation. Napoleon Hill talked about it in Think and Grow Rich. It went over my head when I first read the book, but it all makes sense now. Sex transmutation. The minute that I start getting off the wall sexual thoughts, I bring out my little notepad. I start writing whatever comes to mind. My creative juices starts flowing, and I'm filled with a sense of purpose. I do this for y'all. I'm out here showing y'all that it's not difficult at all. It's really not. It's really not. Either you're a demigod or a mere mortal. Either you are a demigod or a mere mortal. Gentlemen, this movement, this tidal wave is about to turn into a tsunami. This tidal wave is about to turn into a tsunami. This tidal wave is about to turn into a tsunami. Save your seed. Save your sanity. Prioritize your legacy over lays. And mash. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.